everyone, you're watching Newegg TV. I'm Jennifer, I'm here with Joanne, and today we're going to be playing Need for Speed Rivals in our Let's Play Friday. Ooh. So, Need for Speed Rivals. First up, I am going to be walking Joanne through the tutorial section. In Need for Speed Rivals, you get to play either as a racer or as the cops chasing down the racers, and so you go through an initial tutorial that teaches you how to drive as both. So let's get started. All right, so first up, when you start Need for Speed Rivals, you go into this really cool kind of Fight Club meets Fast and Furious intro where it talks about the different lifestyles of the cops versus the racers, and it's really kind of cool and interesting. And if you have Need for Speed Rivals, I will let you listen to that on your own.
Sexy cars, dude.
Yeah, you get to see some pretty awesome shots of really amazing cars, and the graphics, they really are showing off here.
Amazing.
Like, on how good the cars look, the wet look on the cars, and things like that.
Oh, so sexy. Cop
driving
cars,
footage.
not so sexy.
I don't know, they've got some pretty sexy cop cars in this. I definitely think that the Aston Martin Vanquish is pretty awesome.
Aston Martin cop car, can you imagine?
I would just pull over immediately.
I'd be like,
I wouldn't even try.
Please take a photo of the car?
Thanks for giving me a ticket. Can I look under your hood?
I mean, this has to be an incredibly rich neighborhood.
Also, the cops can drive Ferraris, different types of Lamborghinis, a Bugatti Veyron, a Veyron Sport, a Koenigsegg, and one type of supercar I've never even heard of, and I'll be looking up later. But be that as it may, we're going to speed you on through this intro here so that Joanne can get to playing the tutorial. All right, so now we're playing in Redview County, either as cop or a racer. So we're going to start as a cop.
Okay.
To go through the tutorial.
Racer looked interesting.
Now the little narration voice is going to explain to us how the maps work, how the interactions work, and also how repairs and such like that will work on your car. And it starts you out at your command post with your vehicle and gives you your assignment, the training assignment. Complete any rapid response, start a pursuit with a racer, bust a racer, and earn 5,000 speed points in a single session. Now, speed points in the game are like the currency, and so for speed points you accumulate, you can then buy upgrades for your vehicles and also unlock better vehicles. So go ahead and hit select.
Alrighty.
And let's get started.
Woo.
So in Garage View here on this menu, you see down low we have a car select, a pursuit tech, and a license plate customization. Those are all options you can go through. So you can car select. And here we have the Mercedes-Benz C3 Black Series, which is about the fanciest cop car I've ever seen. They get fancier though. You have each cop car, you have them in 3 different versions. You have the pursuit version, you have the undercover version, and then you also have the defender version, which I think is what it's called. Scroll back.
Yeah? Shall we take this one?
Yeah, let's go ahead and take that one. It's got the bull bar and will
C63
sustain the most damage, I feel.
Black Series.
So go ahead and hit X to select. All right, so Pursuit Tech, if you get upgrades here, it'll have a few slots where you can insert Pursuit Tech equipment that you have purchased with your speed points later in the game. So go ahead and go back. And then license plate customization, you can customize your license plate here, but we're gonna leave this saying Ghost in Redview County as an official plate.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Go ahead and go back.
Yeah.
All right, so let's exit the garage and get started on the tutorial.
All right.
So here's the map. Now this has a very BF4, GTA 5 kind of feel to it. You've got the map, you have waypoints on the maps, events that you need to complete, and you can arrow around and actually pick new places to start. But for the purpose of the first tutorial, it's going to decide where to start. But later on you can move it around as Joanne was just demoing. So go ahead and hit X.
So it's like basically drop points, right?
Yes.
Let's start.
Let's get started.
Taking
it with a spike strip is considered a perfect spike strip.
Can we do that? Can we lay out a spike strip?
I think that might be something you can access later, like a tool or something, a pursuit tool.
So just kind of like throw it out there and let the coppers like
yeah,
deal
you
with
probably just drop it. No, the spike strip's for the cops.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So you lay it out like you lay a trap for a guy.
Yeah. But I thought that we could have.
All right, so now it's talking about the easy drive menu, which we'll go through extensively in a moment once Joanne completes the first tutorial here. So go ahead and hit continue.
Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, looks so real. Love it.
Yeah, so R2 gets you going.
Okay, R2.
That's your gas. L2 will be your brake and also reverse.
Which is this. Woo, yeah. See, that's reverse.
The X will give you a boost of nitrous.
There we go.
And
Bam!
some little
There I
flames
go.
out the back.
Yeah.
All right, so it's saying L1 to start rapid response. So you're coming up on a baddie and you want to start pursuit. You hit L1, that turns your sirens on and off and also lets the game know that you are engaging in pursuit.
Here we go.
Race to the finish and avoid collisions. It really doesn't want you crashing into civilians.
That's
Although there
not
doesn't seem to be a lot of consequences for doing that. It just, you
Oh,
probably
there
don't
it
get
goes.
awarded as many speed points as you would if you didn't crash into the civilians.
so fun.
All right,
Okay.
checkpoint 1 of 7.
Alrighty, come on, let's. Ooh,
I'm sorry,
boom.
2 of 8.
Ooh, boom, penalty.
You're getting hit with a time penalty for colliding into things.
Boost his car, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Oh gosh.
You still got to make the turns
Oh
though.
gosh, yeah.
All right.
Oh gosh. Oh god. Okay.
So this game also has 2 view modes. Joanne is in one of them now, but hitting the R1 button
There
will
we go.
switch you to windshield view. Right now we're on bumper view. I prefer driving in windshield view myself because I feel like when you're driving from the bumper of the vehicle, you're already too far past a turn in order to see it or make it or plan for it. I wish that there was an overhead, a slightly more overhead view that gave you a little bit more view of the road in front of the vehicle.
All right. Yeah, I use that drift expertly. Okay, let's see. Come on, it can't be perfect here.
And you're finished.
Woo,
Yay!
Yeah,
Woo.
high five. High five. Yeah.
Now I am going to warn you, it's a lot harder in the game than it is in the tutorial.
Yeah, but it'll be just as fun.
So now you're going to be starting your first pursuit. In order to successfully bust a bad guy or stop a racer, you have to stop them for 3 seconds or more.
Okay, let's
or
crash this baddie. Bam! There we go. Yeah, got you. Boom. Oh gosh. Okay, gotta reverse. Ah! Okay.
Okay, there you go. All right,
on.
so now you got to go
Get the
stop
bag.
the bad guy.
Get the baddie. Okay.
So you
Where
got to
we go?
crash into him, knock him off the road. You have to subdue him in some way.
And he has like that.
Flipping
life
him
bar.
over is much easier. He does have a little indicator bar.
So you know exactly how much.
Exactly, how much damage he sustained.
Boom!
So
Oh,
every time you hit him,
bam!
there. And if you flip him over,
Bam!
your assignment's complete, even if you crash into a wall at the end of it. Your racer is busted. You got 4,000 points.
Heck
and
yeah.
You can use these speed points to acquire and upgrade new pursuit vehicles.
Sweet.
Okay, so now you need to set a route in the easy drive.
All right.
And you need to go back to your command headquarters.
Okay.
So as soon as it will let you continue, we'll go through, let's go up, hit the right on the analog arrow, and there's your GPS, so select that, go to nearest command post.
and there's the GPS.
Looks like you need to make a right turn there.
Oh, that's
Now the
rough.
GPS will show up as a green strip on the ground in front of your
Oh
car,
my goodness! What was that?
but usually only when you're on the road.
No rules need apply here. Okay, let's see.
I wish the GPS was a little bit more involved because you do have to keep glancing down at it to make sure that when you're going the right way.
Woo, yeah.
Although here's the green on the road that's showing you where you're going. Oops.
Ooh, it's just like GTA. I love it.
A little bit. Except when your vehicle sustains a lot of damage, you have to go get it repaired. Now, one major difference between the racers and the cops in repairs is that the cops don't have to pay for repairs. That's right, the tax-paying citizens of this little world will pay for the for the cop cars to get fixed, which kind of sucks for the racers, which means that every time as a racer you incur damage, you have to pay for it out of your speed points, which of course leaves you less for upgrades.
Yeah, but it's cool if you're the cop, though.
Yeah.
All right. Let's boost this baby. Woo! No, bad idea. Okay. No idea there was an oncoming turn.
So at the end of every chapter, when you've completed all of the events, or if you just don't want to continue playing or wish to switch careers, you have to go back to either your command center if you're a cop or to the hideout if you're a racer in order to switch careers and make upgrades or changes or what have you to your car. And it's important to remember that because there is no real way to pause in chapter unless you completely exit the game, which is kind of
This command post.
difficult, but you get used to it. That's the command post. You need to turn around.
Oh, I can't just ram it?
No, that's not the command. The command post isn't an actual command. It's not a post. It's a building over here on the right.
Okay.
There you go.
There we go. Boom! Okay.
L1 to accept.
Accepted.
So now Joanne's going to be switching to playing as a racer so that she can learn how to evade the police, which...
Fast and Furious!
Yeah, is much easier to do. Also, as a racer, you gain speed points by going in head-to-head races with other drivers, and this is where playing with friends through the PSN would be helpful. If you have friends out there that also have Need for Speed Rivals and you want to play with them, you can log into your account and absolutely do that. We don't have anybody at the moment to play with because we're alone in a cave.
Woman cave?
If this is a woman cave. Anyway.
Yes.
So your first car is the new Porsche Cayman, and unlike the Cop version, you don't get 3 versions of each car that you have. You just get the one. However, there are different customization options available. So let's get started playing.
Sweet.
So we need to complete a race, escape a pursuit, complete a head-to-head, and earn 5,000 points in a single session, which shouldn't be too difficult.
No.
Go ahead and exit the garage,
You
and
don't
we'll
want to
get
show
started.
personalization?
No, because I mentioned it, and we showed it with the cops.
All right.
So we've got to leave them something to discover.
Ooh, mystery.
All right, so here's the map, and as with the other tutorial, you have to start where it tells you. In the future, we'll be able to decide where we want to start. All right, so first up, we need to complete any race.
Yeah.
So that's impromptu races. If you come up on another racer indicated by the little flame above their head, you can hit L1 to start a race. Also, you can stay at the race waypoints and wait for the race to find you.
You can also rear end them.
And then get started.
Rear end them, yes?
You know, you can. The objective is to kind of not destroy your car, though.
Okay. Your car doesn't die.
All right, so get ready to race. Get ready to race.
Okay, this is just
Go.
like Mario Kart. Oh my god. Oh, boost. Yeah, I love how I can use boost so much. Woo, yeah. Oh my goodness. Who the heck are you? Trying to one-up me. I'm just gonna have to boost all the way up to you. Oh, come on. Booyah! Just past your butt. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Definitely need more practice with this drift deal.
So Joanne is now racing along in her first challenge,
Heck yeah.
and the square button when you get into a turn will initiate a drift. I only recommend doing that if it's a tight hairpin turn and you're really coming up on it fast, because anything less than that, and you'll probably just end up in the guardrail,
yeah.
which is a bummer.
Come on. I got a boost to catch you 3 wonderful people. Oh, woo, yeah.
When you push the X
my
button,
goodness.
you get...
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was a pretty significant accident there.
Yeah.
So when you push the X button, it gives you a shot of nitrous, and you can hold that down as long as you'd like. So, all right, we've completed a race. It's time to escape a pursuit. Let's get away from the cops. Wow, he's driving the cop is driving a Viper.
Whew, yes, he is. So how long do I have to stay in this escape mode before?
All right, so you've got one little flame indicator, which means you've only got a little bit of heat on you from the fuzz.
Alrighty.
And once you start getting pursued, you'll see a little escape status bar down at the bottom.
What? I just gotta do some
The fuller the status bar, obviously, the farther away from the cops you are. And right now, they don't really seem that serious about catching you.
Evidently not. So maybe we'll just wrap this up quickly.
Maybe.
I wish this was like GTA styles, because I totally want to just ram everything.
I think, like GTA 5, you can probably just hide somewhere. Wow, you were successful. That was really quick success in escaping. I think it's because the cop looked a little lost.
Yeah.
Which, you know, when you buy a Viper, it's you're already a little lost. Because you're still driving.
I thought it stopped.
No. No, apparently you're still being pursued.
Apparently. Okay,
nope,
what?
Okay, you're done.
Okay,
now you need to set up a head.
Confusing.
Yeah, it is a little bit.
Okay.
All right, so next up, a head-to-head challenge.
Woo! Okay, so I gotta find a racer, right?
So you have 2 heat bars on you right now.
Okay.
Which is weird, because usually that indicates that you are being pursued.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to find a head-to-head. Find a racer to challenge.
It's a guy with a little red.
Yeah, you'll see the little flame
on
over their head will indicate that that's a racer.
Come on, let's go. Woo, yeah. Oh, no crash. Okay.
Joanne takes out a farmer's market. Okay.
Aww.
You can't go there. We haven't unlocked that yet.
Well, that's Okay, I guess I gotta reverse then. Alright! Let's get the show on the
Why
road.
don't we use the easy drive to find a racer?
Where? Oh. Events? No.
Yeah, it'd be under events.
Oh, no, there he is!
That wasn't.
There he is. Wasn't that
Was
a
it?
driver? I thought that
Maybe.
was. Hold on. Let's reverse. The other way. Okay. I
Okay,
thought that
he went
was.
down the road here to the right.
Okay, so let's
And
follow him
forward.
this way. You know, it's amazing how durable these cars are. I love it. There he is. Do you see that? No,
Why are they always going the opposite? No, you've got one more ahead of you. Just ignore him.
Okay.
Ignore the guy who has to drive
There
around.
he is,
All
there he
right,
is.
so catch up to him,
Okay,
and then you're going to
press
push
L1.
L1.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. Is he going off the road?
So you are now in a head-to-head challenge.
Heck yeah. I'm going to beat your blue.
In the real world, this is
What?
called an opportunity race.
Oh my goodness.
And
Okay.
wow, you just got wrecked.
That was awesome. Totally freaking awesome. Okay, how am I supposed to not wreck myself when I like drive off?
You got to
a bridge
check
like
yourself before you wreck yourself.
That? Hilarious. Really. Jenny is so funny.
All the time.
Now where is that driver?
I don't know. He's on the map. He's behind you.
He's not behind me. He's ahead of me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's definitely ahead of me.
Your damage is now critical to your vehicle after
It's okay.
4 wrecks off a bridge.
I've got excellent insurance coverage. Okay. Ready? Did I win?
I don't know. I didn't see another driver. I don't know.
I win! I won!
Yay! Joanne won.
Okay.
But only because we have no idea what happened. All right, so time to go back to the hideout.
Alright, let's go back to the hideout. Wait, what? Oh wait, I gotta do the GPS. Nearest hideout. Boom, yeah. Oh,
It's
no,
behind you?
It's behind me. Alright, now I'm going the right direction.
There's another opportunity race. Oh no, just a whole bunch of people crashed together.
Okay. Really?
They crashed in the invisible wall.
Huh. I kind of want to get repairs, but oh well. Alright, so let's keep going. Where are we going again? I'm not-
To the hideout.
Oh, okay. Why are we hiding?
You're hiding because you have to learn how to hide out.
Aha. It's like, F that sign. Speed sign. Return to hideout. Okay, it's gonna be like a building or something, right?
Yeah, it's like an old broken down shack looking
apparently
trailer
this controller
thing.
vibrates like when I am.
Yeah, it does give you some feedback
Like your car is dying.
when
FYI.
yeah, engine is chugging.
Booyah, booyah, drifting success. Hitting everything else on the way. Heck yeah. Is my car slower or is it just...
No, it's just broken.
Okay, it's just broken. Come on, where's the hideout? Where's the
It's at the bottom of the hill here.
You know, every time I look at the navigator, sometimes I like lose track of where I am. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I wish
Yeah.
it was in the top left corner
that might be a little
instead,
more helpful. Yeah.
because you wouldn't have to look so far off
yeah.
of the
Oh.
road.
Did I just engage into a? Yes, I
No,
did.
did you?
I think I pressed L1. Yeah.
Oops.
Oops.
Oh well, here's your hideout.
Where? Here.
Here.
Boom! Yeah. Here it is. There it is.
There,
Okay,
yeah.
There. Accept. Yes.
All right, now that Joanne has finished her racer training, I'm actually going to take the stick here and try to do some in-game play. And I'm going to play as a racer. All right, so for my first trial in Chapter 1, I need to get a bronze in any time trial, which means I'm guessing 3rd place. And then I need to use a repair shop, which I'm really good at because I crash all the time. And I also need to deplete the nitrous meter. All right.
That's a speed boost, right? Boom,
Yeah, the
boom.
speed boost.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna start there. And so I'm gonna hit R2 to drive, to get started. I wish there was a way I could just start without having to do this because I need to stop and go to my easy drive and go to my events, find a time trial, and we're gonna go to the traveling light time trial, which looks like it's just down the road from me here. And so let's go do that now.
Interceptor. Wow, that sounds all Terminator.
So I need to escape the cop. Oh my goodness!
Did you see him jump that?
That's
water?
terrifying.
Yeah.
Ah!
He's just super close to you. Oh my goodness. Can you boost? Can you boost out of there?
Yeah, but
What? Is he even chasing you anymore? He's like going way ahead of you. Okay, there we go.
I hope he doesn't throw out like a tax strip or something. That would be
I do
really
not know
terrible.
how you like like, you know, drive in this mode. I have to see
I honestly, I can't do it from the bumper. It makes me crazy. I feel like I miss every turn, and I can't see the road.
What's the heat on you?
I don't know. What's the heat on me? I can't look. I'll crash.
Pursuit resumed. Okay, that means
Shoot.
he was off you for a little bit. You
Uh,
got this. You got this. All right.
I honestly wasn't looking for a cop to escape. I was trying to do a time trial, which is something that we discovered in the game earlier, is that it is kind of difficult to finish your objectives in a chapter because anytime a cop sees you, you are engaged in pursuit.
Yikes.
And you do not get to choose when you are engaged in pursuit. And so if you're on your way to a race and you need to get away from the cops, you know, get sidetracked on your way to your race, and then you have to go back and try to complete that. And it's very, very challenging. I just wrecked.
And that was a crash.
That was a big one, and I lost.
Oh, you lose?
I got busted.
Ooh, oh, that's never happened before. Okay.
I fought the law, and the law won.
Story of our lives.
All right, well, I'm actually going to wrap it up here. So you get an idea of Need for Speed Rivals. It's a very fun game. Thank you, Joanne, for joining me and going through the tutorials.
Welcome.
I think I just need some more time with the game. But anyways, if you liked this video or found it helpful, please like it and subscribe to our various YouTube channels. And until next time, I'm Jennifer. This is Joanne. And thank you for watching Newegg TV.